My name is Xin. I mainly do painting and installations work, and recently I have been working on video collaboration with musicians. I have been working with single for about 5 years. As for contents of my work, I like the books about scientific phenomena and the theory. And I often imagine the contents of the book by comparing them to social phenomena or landscape. I have been inspired by this process and am working on imagining it. From a technical point of view, I was inspired by the beauty of stained glass of the Gothic church architecture, which reflected light and projected it into space. The grandeur of Gothic architecture seems to have been replaced today by city skyscrapers, forests on glasses and metal. When I saw the contorted landscape and us on the glasses and metal surface of the building, I was inspired by this material. I thought that this material a good canvas to express our time. I mainly use aluminum as working materials, and aluminum surface is sanded in several directions with sandpaper, and then provide the motif on it painted spontaneous abstraction with ink. Then motifs are scratched with cutter or another tools, and then overpainting is repeated alternately and overwrapped. Through this alternating process, and the artworks gradually emerged in all its depth. Let's make slightly different question. I give my artworks as an artist the following meaning. We lived in the process, offering different perspectives and accumulations of things that exist in time and space. I think it is my duty as an artist to express and communicate this question about temporality and speciality through my work. An artist is a person who explored something beyond the inevitable given time and space, and communicated with the world by expressing it there's own language. In my daily life as an artist, there are no mostly distinction between day and night. There are days and I get an idea for my works. I work all night long, and then usually I take around the lake near my houses, and I come to the studios to work. In my spare time, I read the book. They are mostly about nature science. On weekend, I often go to the opera. Opera concentrated and pure out the comprehensive character of art during its performance. And I enjoyed the time, the music and theater and the stage design literatures are waked at the same time. And then my new week followed with emotional abundance and begin again. I have a greater fondness for material that reacted with light to create the playful effect. For example, the projected and superimposed different lights spectra or reflected. Good material, in other words, perfect ingredients, are fundamental for the great creations. In a nutshell, just like the taste and flavor of delicious food based on good ingredients. I like to express my work in various ways using experimental material. Most importantly, when I have new possibility with the material method that can most effectively convey the thought and emotion and message that I want to express. In my work, the relations between light and work is particularly important because the surface of my works is repeatedly painted and scratched in different directions. The effect of overlapping and scratching is made possible to appreciate the depth of the space more diversely by the light. I talk with clients about themes and size of artworks, and I communicate in detail by building model, such as a sketch or space plan for the work. Through this process, once a coordination and agreement with client is confirmed, the contract is signed and artworks begin. In general, the price of the commissioned works depends on artwork's size. In case relief or three-dimensions installations work, the price is determined according to specificity and the difficulty of the welding and bending and the laser cutting, etc. during the manufacturing process. In the case of commissions work, 10% of their art prices is paid as a down payment at the time of the contract, and the remaining 9% is paid upon completion of artworks.